Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Edge of the Earth. In the last episode, we ascended the Forbidden Peaks, and now we are in the City of the Elder Things. Before we begin, let's start with some investigator setup. Monterey Jack needs to find his damned weakness, literally. Let's see what it is. It is the star 17. After Monterey Jack reveals an auto-fail token during a skill test, they must either take 1 damage or 1 horror. Alright, so a little bit of like a weak nihilism. Not too bad, I think. Let's also start with opening hands. Lily will get a Vicious Blow, Overpower Bandolier, Ward of Protection, and Stand Together. I think we'll keep the Stand Together and keep going. So Emergency Cash, Survival Knife, and Dynamite. Huh, okay. So that's a little bit unfortunate. We're going to be having to dig for the Cyclopean Hammer as fast as we can, I would think. Monterey Jack will draw Miasmic Crystal, Deduction, Elusive, Scout Ahead, and Magnifying Glass. I think we'll just keep the Magnifying Glass and keep going. Double Magnifying Glass, Wooden Sledge, Ellsworth's Boots, and Backstab. Well, okay, not bad at all. Alright, let's start reading. Scenario 3, City of the Elder Things. As you read the scenario introduction, check the campaign log and read any passage that corresponds to your situation. Even with the knowledge afforded to you by Dyer's report, you find yourself wholly unprepared for the terrible vastness of the blasphemous city at the heart of Antarctica and its alien inscrutability. Massive towers, temples, bridges, and pyramids dot the broad landscape. In the ineluctable light of dawn, the nameless maze of cyclopean structures and angular blocks extends for miles in every direction, unmistakably real and yet impossible to believe. It is truly a wonder of the world. If Dr. Mala Sinha is alive, she's dead, right? Pretty sure she's dead. Yep, Mala and Roald are currently the ones who are dead. Good to know. You are briefed many times on the dangers of the Antarctic environment, but without Dr. Sinha, you are at a disadvantage braving the harsh weather. What she lacked in bedside manner, she made up in expertise. Wishing you could have saved her, you grit your teeth and trudge on, watching your companions for any sign of hypothermia. Each investigator adds a frostbitten weakness to their deck. It does not count toward that investigator's deck size. All right, let's go get those. I believe they're here. No, are they here? Yes. All right, so here is Frostbitten. We're going to get 2 of these. Frostbitten says, Revelation, put it into play in your threat area. It can be healed as if it were a single point of damage on you. If it is healed, discard it. When you reveal a frost token during a skill test, you must either take a damage or automatically fail this test. All right, I will shuffle those into their decks when it comes time to it. As you descend the peaks surrounding the city, trespassing furtively over its walls, the slopes give way to gradual, shallower foothills peppered with structures of black primordial stone. Towers or outposts, perhaps, linking the natural outer walls of the city to its outskirts. We should search one of those watchtowers, one of the team members suggests, pointing to the closest structure. You nod in agreement. Dyer's report had observed a wealth of information carved into the walls of several structures within the city, after all. Perhaps you'll stumble upon a map or diagram of the city to aid in your exploration. If the investigators scouted the city outskirts, I don't believe we did. Nope. If Professor William Dyer is alive, he is. Be careful, the professor warns. You are keen to heed his wisdom, earned as it is through hard experience. The glyphs inscribed here depict much of the history of this place. It is ancient, far more ancient than anything our species has built. What is your point? Someone chimes in. Do you know the old phrase, the walls have ears and the doors have eyes? Dyer replies. We have no idea what could be hiding within these walls, what dwells under the ice and stone. Be on alert, and do not let any voices but our own rattle in your skull. Do you understand? You nod in agreement, gulping down a wave of nausea. You cannot help but take the meaning of Dyer's idiom literally. We suffer no ill effects. The open entrance to the obsidian structure greets you like the maw of a ferocious predator. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, your curiosity gives way to deep, profound dread. The structure's sharp, angular main hall is the site of an absolute massacre. Mangled elder thing corpses litter the floor, piles of leathery gray flesh and sticky, misshapen organs coated in thick, dark green fluid. You reel at the awful stench of death. These dead are not ancient. This slaughter must have been recent. What could have done this? One of your party breaks the immense silence. Murals on the walls draw your attention, depicting what you have come to know as the race of elder things, embroiled in battle with some ancient terrifying foe. No, not one, many. Your party dares not dwell in this slaughterhouse long. Covering your noses to block the awful stench, you take your leave. If James Cookie Fredericks is alive, he is, and dynamite is listed under supplies recovered. We do have that, yeah. She just picked it up. Unfortunately, as you attempt to leave the structure, you find the passage blocked by ice and rubble. Just as you are considering how to dig your way through, Cookie approaches with a few sticks of dynamite bundled together. Oh, for Christ's sake, move out of the way, he grumbles, setting the sticks up and lighting the fuse without another warning. You and the others run around the corner, covering your ears and cursing under your breath. Seconds later, a tremendous explosion shakes the building to its foundations. When the dust settles, Cookie has made an easy exit for the party. Sometimes, Cookie, I swear, someone remarks. We suffer no ill effects. I recently watched Atlantis, The Lost Empire, the Disney film, for the first time. Man, oh man. MJ, if you're listening to this, you're a genius. The trail of sickly green blood leads out and dribbles down a smooth path, sculpted, as if by an acidic substance, out of the mountainside. In the opposite direction, the mountain ridge continues along the perimeter of the city. In the distance, you can just make out a darkened, half-buried section of the city. The layout of its structure is completely unfamiliar to you, even after going through Dyer's notes extensively. Finally, in the heart of the city, a great pyramid and many prominent temples lie scattered, rising to amazing heights despite the weathering of many eons. The expedition team casts votes on which direction they wish to go. Compare the following 3 columns to see which column has the most team members still alive. Well, Group 1, Roald and Mala are both dead, so that is out. Group 2 and Group 3, everyone is alive. So I believe if 2 or more columns are tied, we may cast the tie-breaking vote and may decide between the top options. I think we will go with Group 3. I don't know why. Why not? If the right group, Group 3 is the most team members still alive, the group votes to follow the trail left behind by whatever creatures massacred the Elder Things. Each partner from this group chosen to accompany an investigator enters play with 1 additional use. Proceed to Setup Version 3. Investigator Setup first. Each investigator may choose 1 available member of the expedition team who is not crossed off to join them. Put the story asset for the chosen character, blah, blah, blah. If we had a Resolute version, we would use that. All right, so let's... Dyer, Claypool, and Cookie would come in with extra uses. And, let's see. So we're definitely taking Avery. We could take Cookie. Oh, his sanity's not very good. I think we'll take Dyer. Yeah, we'll take Dyer and Avery. I forgot I need to get the Ticklees out here. That's the Ticklees. I'm gonna put the Ticklees. I used to have them over there. They were way too far away. I'll put them over here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's bring these people back. Forgot to give myself starting resources. Let us have Lily take Professor William Dyer And Monterey will take Avery Claypool, I think. Yeah. So William Dyer would come in with 4 secrets because we chose their group. Claypool will come in with 6. Scenario Setup, version 3. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets: City of the Elder Things, Creatures of the Ice, Miasma, Penguins, Shoggoths, Tekalili, Chilling Cold, and Locked Doors. These sets are indicated by the following icons. Alright, I'm going to quickly grab those and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is City of the Elder Things, Creatures of the Ice, Miasma is this one, Penguins, Shoggoths, Tekalili are back over there, Chilling Cold, and Locked Doors here. Set aside the Shoggoths encounter sets. Okay. Create the Act deck using only Sprawling City version 3 and Pursuit of the Unknown version 3. Remove all other Act cards from the game. Alright, so let's get this over here. Here's our agenda. Of Act cards. So version 3 here. And the other one's there. Yep. Remove these from the game. Shuffle the 16 city landscape locations and put them into play, along with the hidden tunnel, according to the map on page 41. Each investigator begins play at the location on the top left. Locations in this scenario are connected to each adjacent location. See location adjacency in the next column. Okay, so I'm going to need to move these just a bit, because this map is going to get huge. And I do mean huge, like absolutely monstrous. Okay, so page 41, version 3. This is version 1. Okay, Jesus Christ. So the tunnel here. Okay, so let me shuffle these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a few more. Okay, so let's move these over here again. So this is going to be a little bit of a difficult. So there's 2 here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4 there. Another 4. Oh no. I don't know if we have enough space. Oh god. Oh god. This map is enormous. It's way too big. Holy crap. Okay. Let's try to consolidate just a little bit. Let's move you down here. I think the width is fine. It's the height that's really bothering this. This is enormous. Oh, actually, sorry. So these 2, okay, so I can move it 1 to the left. Actually, no, that should stay. I can just move everything once to the left. Oh, the god. Big maps are big maps. This is huge. Oh my god. Okay, just to confirm, there's 2, then 4, then 4, then 4, then 2, then 1. And then those are aligned. That's... Oh, sorry. Oh my god. This is so... So these should be 1 more this way. And then that should be a step of 1. And this should be a step of 2. Yeah, because the 0, 2, 1, 2. Yes? This looks like that? Yes. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we are good. Oh my god. We both top left. Okay. Top left. Okay. Gather 2 copies of each of the following tokens from the collection, not from the chaos bag. Skulls, cultists, tablets, monsters, zeros, -1s, -2s, and -3s. Randomly place one of these 16 tokens in each city landscape locations. These are keys. All right, I'm going to go get those tokens. All right, so here are the tokens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the bag. We're going to randomly deal them out as we go. Okay, so we're going to start going row by row, left to right. So let's start with our location. It is a cultist. Next is -2. I'm going to just stop shaking because it's already random. Monster. -1. Monster. Cultist. Tablet. 0. Skull. -1. -2. Tablet. 0. -3. Skull. And this is probably the -3. Okay. All right, let's put these back in here. This setup is very involved. So this is our actual chaos bag. Okay. Remove the Terror of the Stars enemy and all 3 copies of the Reawakened Elder Thing enemy from the game. Okay, so here's Terror of the Stars. That's removed. Reawakened Elder Thing. Remove from the game each copy of Frostbitten and Possessed weaknesses that was not earned. We did that. I've already done that. Check the difficulty level. We're not playing on harder than standard. Shuffle each Tech Lily weakness that is not already part of Investigator's deck. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards. We are now ready to begin. Oh my god. Okay. I'm quickly going to read these. So basically all the locations are adjacent to one another and they're connected like that. Keys. The setup of this scenario instructs the players to place a random chaos token on each of the 16 city landscape locations as keys. These keys are never placed in the chaos bag and do not act as traditional chaos tokens. Instead, they represent keys which investigators can recover and use throughout the scenario. Keys can be acquired in one of 2 ways. If a location with a key on it has no clues, an investigator can take control of its key as a free triggered ability. Some card effects may allow investigators to take control of keys in other ways. When an investigator takes control of a key, they place that key on their investigator card. If an investigator who controls one or more keys is eliminated, place each of those keys on their location. As an action ability, an investigator may give any number of their keys to another investigator at the same location. Okay, that is it for us. So, I'm going to be doing something slightly different. I'm going to be combining the 2. Normally I have setup and the gameplay video separate. I'm going to try to make it one video. I want to see how that does. Let me know if you prefer it this way or the other way. With that being said, I'm going to shuffle all of these up, get ready to do it, and we will begin in just a moment. All right, we are now ready to begin. Lurking Horrors. The hidden alien city looms before you, ancient and enigmatic. What secrets and terrors lie in wait within? As a free triggered ability during your turn, spend a clue. Look at the revealed side of a city landscape in your column or row. Limit once per round. As a free triggered ability during your turn, spend 3 clues. Move to any location in your column or row. Limit once per round. And that's a 6 Doom threshold. Sprawling City version 3. This is the discovery of a lifetime. Dyer's report was true. All of it. You must explore this alien civilization in order to learn more. As an action, spend 2 tablet clues. Remember that the team has discerned the origin of the Shoggoths. As an action, spend 2 cultist keys. Tablet keys. Spend 2 cultist keys. Remember that the team discovered a hidden power. Objective: if the team has discerned the origin of the Shoggoths and discovered a hidden power, advance. We are playing on standard difficulty. We have 2 skulls, which is a -X. X is the number of keys you control. We have 1 cultist, which is a -2. If you fail, place a key you control on your location. We have 2 tablets, which is a -3. If a frost token was revealed during this test, you automatically fail instead. And we have 1 monster, which is a -4. If you fail, the nearest enemy moves once towards you. If it is engaged with you, it attacks. We also have 1 frost token in the chaos bag. All right, so we are beginning in the top left city landscape. This is going to be really annoying to do, but it is what it is. Yet now the sway of reason seemed irrefutably shaken, for this cyclopean maze of squared curves and angled blocks had features which cut off all comfortable refuge. It was, very clearly, the blasphemous city of the mirage in stark, objective, and ineluctable reality. H.P. Lovecraft at the Mountains of Madness. 2 shroud, 2 clues. As an action, spend 2 -3 keys. Choose 3 locations and reveal them. Discover 1 clue from each of these locations. Record in your campaign log. The team read the map. The -3s are all the way over here. I don't think we're going to be doing that, probably. Okay. I should also note the hidden tunnel entrance to the depths says we cannot enter the hidden tunnel. So we need the cultist and the tablet keys. So the cultist keys are here, which is pretty good. Tablet keys are here, which could be better, but I think that'll have to do. All right, it is our turns. Lily doesn't have a great hand, but Monterey does have the wooden sledge. So I think Monterey will start with playing the wooden sledge. He can exhaust it, and he's going to search the top 6 cards of Lily's deck for item and supply cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The hammer, and that's an item. So if up to 3, is that right? Up to 3 non-weakness item and supply. So he'll take the hammer and the talisman of protection, attaching it to the wooden sledge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so they go here. He's also going to bring out both of these mag glasses. And yeah, he's going to take some actions to investigate. He has 4, 5, 6 to 2, 2 times. So -2. Actually, so he's gonna get the clue. Yeah, no, he's gonna just investigate again. I just realized that he can't get the key if he leaves when he discovers the clue. So we're just gonna go again, 6 to 2, as a skull, which is 0. All right. And he will wait to pick up the key. Okay, so great about this. So the sledge says, while it's under an investigator's control, face-down cards attached to it may be played as if they were in the hand of any investigator at its location. So that includes Lily. So Lily will take the first action to play the Cyclopean Hammer. That's not the Cyclopean Hammer. This is. It has cost 5. I think then she will play the Dynamite, which has 2 supplies. It's Dynamite. And we'll also play an emergency. Actually, no, we're going to play a Stand Together since we're here together right now. So we both gain 2 resources. All right, that is our turn. So let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a Holy Rosary and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw an Elusive and will gain a resource. Elusive actually is going to be sick. All right, so we are 1 doom out of 6. Lily's encounter card. Dawning of the Truth. Revelation, test 2 willpower. Increase the difficulty of this test by 1 for each key on your location or under your control. If you fail, take 2 horror, 3 horror instead if you fail by 3 or more. Yep, we're just going to take that. We are 4-3 with Lily's discipline. That is a cultist, which is a -2. If you fail, place a key you control on your location. So we do fail. We do take 2 horror. Do not, however, have any keys. So that does nothing else. Monterey's encounter card is a benign elder thing. It has 1 fight, 1 health, 1 evade. It spawns at any empty location. Benign elder thing enters play with 1 doom on it. Forced, when benign elder thing is defeated, place 1 doom on the agenda. As an action, parlay, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, remove benign elder thing from the game. Wow. Okay. I think we're going to put it at the city landscapes. And it comes into play with a doom. Well, we definitely want to do that parlay. And I think Lily will be the best shot at it. So, Lily will go first. She will play a Holy Rosary. It costs 2. She now has 5 willpower. She's going to move to City Landscape. This thing will engage her. Temple of the Elder Things. 4 Shroud, 2 Clues. Forced, after you reveal 1 or more Frost tokens during a skill test at this location, take a horror. As an action, if there are no clues on Temple of the Elder Things, choose 2 locations with keys on them. Swap each key on those locations. Group limit once per game. Okay. Comes in with two clues. All right, she's going to try the parlay. She is 5-3. As a 0, she succeeds. So because it wasn't defeated, the doom will just go away, and this gets removed from the game. Wow. Huh. Okay. That is Lily's turn. Monterey, you will pick up this key. You are going to move to the... Actually, you're going to spend a clue to look at this city landscape. Move a clue from this location to an unrevealed location in this column or row. Okay, I don't think we need to go there. Because it has the monster key. We don't need that. So we're just going to take an action to move. And then we're going to investigate twice. We are 6-4. As a tablet, which is a -3, so we fail. There's another... Wow, the other tablet. All right, we just failed. He is one location away from where he was, so he will use that. He will use his ability to draw a card. Another backstab. All right, so there are no enemies, so let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a ward of protection and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw Frostbitten. Okay, so I think he's okay with taking damage. So I think that should be okay. And he gets a resource. All right, we are 2 Doom out of 6. Lily will draw another benign elder thing. Let's put it here. The Doom on it. Monterey will draw an obscuring fog. Ooh, that's a bit scary. Do we have anything to help with it? Not really. Going 6 to 6. We have a key on us, so the skull doesn't help us there. That's a little scary. Well, let's have Lily go first. Lily's gonna move here to the where the benign elder thing is. This map is getting a little crowded. This is a -1 on it. 3 Shroud, 2 Clues. As an action, test for combat or 4 agility. If you succeed, discover a clue from Stone Bridge. As an action, move to another Stone Bridge location. All of these febrile structures seemed knit together by tubular bridges, crossing from one to the other at various dizzying heights. And that's 2 clues. Okay, she's going to try the parlay again. She's 5 to 3. She has an Elder Sign, so she will succeed, removing this benign Elder thing from the game. She has 1 more action. She's going to play an emergency... Or she can heal herself. Yeah, she'll spend a secret from Professor William Dyer, exhausting him. She will heal 2 horror from herself. Okay, that's Lily's turn. Monterey. It's a little bit of a worry. I think he's going to start with the draw, see if anything can help him. The Prophesia Profana. Well, that technically doesn't even help him right now. He's going to try and investigate. He has 6 to 6. As a monster, if you fail, the nearest enemy moves engages. Okay, there are no enemies. He's gonna go again, I think. Cultist. Oh, we have to drop our key here. Okay, that's a problem. This is a problem. All right. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw Brand of Cthulhu. We'll gain a resource. Monterey will draw an elusive and will gain a resource. All right, we are 3 Doom out of 6. Lily's encounter card is another benign elder thing. Jesus. Let's put it here. Let's play with the Doom. Monterey's encounter card is a Manifestation of Madness. 3 fight, 3 health, 3 evade, monster, Eidolon. Hunter, forced. When a Manifestation of Madness attacks you, shuffle the top 2 cards of the Tech Lily deck into your deck without looking at them. For each card you cannot shuffle, Manifestation of Madness deals +1 damage and +1 horror for this attack. Okay, well, he has a backstab. Yeah. Oh, God. This is getting a little bit of worrisome. All right. Monterey will go first. He's going to play a backstab. It costs 3. He's going to commit Ellsworth's Boots to this. So he's 5, 6, 7 to 3. -2. We will succeed and kill the manifestation of madness. Second action, he's going to investigate. He is 6 to 6. The skulls at least are now 0 for him. Elder Sign. All right, that's a +1. So we will get a clue. And the obscuring fog will go. Thank God. All right, and we'll investigate again. 6 to 4 this time. -1. We'll get the last clue. He'll pick up both keys. Actually, I guess he'll just stay there. Never mind. That was his 3 actions. All right, Lily, you're going to move forward. You're going to engage this thing after I see what it is. Another stone bridge. That is, wow. These location placements have not been very good for us. So Lily's there. He's going to try the parlay. Oh, Professor William Dyer should be ready. She is 5 to 3. -2. She will succeed. She has 1 more action. She's going to play an emergency cash. All right, so let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw another Brand of Cthulhu. Monterey will draw Perception. That would have been helpful earlier. Should be ready at this point. And he will get a resource. All right, there is 4 doom out of 6. Lily's encounter card. Miasmic Torment. If you control a partner asset, exhaust them and attach Miasmic Torments to them. Attached asset cannot ready. Forced at the end of your turn, attached asset takes 1 damage and 1 horror. As an action, test 3 willpower or 3 intellect. If you succeed, discard it. Monterey will get Walk, Walk, Walk. Find the giant albino penguin enemy farthest from you. You must either move it to your location or place 1 doom on it. If there are no giant albino penguins in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a giant albino penguin, draw it, and shuffle the encounter deck. So we're finding a penguin. Penguin. All right. The giant albino penguin has 2 fight, 3 health, 2 evade. It is aloof. As an additional cost for you to enter or leave this enemy's location, you must spend 1 action. It was only a penguin, albeit of a huge unknown species, larger than the greatest of the known king penguins, and monstrous in its combined albinism and virtual eyelessness. God, that's weird. Okay. So Monterey's going to pick up these 2 keys. Going for those -3s is like really scary. I don't think we need to do that. That seems way too out of the way. So I think, yeah, he's just going to move on. We should get the -1s though. I think the -1s seem like they will be helpful. So let's see. He will. He's gonna spend. No, he's just gonna move. It takes him 2 actions to move because of the freaking penguin. Then he's gonna investigate. He has 6 to 3. Oh, Lily could just blow the penguins up. a cultist. He will succeed getting a clue. That's his last action. So he moved a location, so he will draw a card. It is a miasmic crystal. Pretty good. I think we'll do that, actually. Lily's going to move here. Lily is going to use dynamite and deal 3 damage to each enemy and investigator at the chosen location, which can be an adjacent one. Kills the penguin. Bye-bye. Then she's going to test this miasmic torment, so she is 5-3. As a 0, so we will succeed. All right, let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a sweeping kick, and we'll gain a resource. Monterey will draw an emergency cash, and we'll gain a resource. All right, we are 5 doom out of 6. Lily's encounter card is Dawning of the Truth. Revelation, test 2 willpower. Increase the difficulty of this test by 1 for each key on your location or under your control. So there's only 1 key on our location, and she doesn't control any keys. So this is willpower 3. So she is 5-3, and I think she'll take it. So -1, she will succeed. Monterey's card is a Crypt Chill. Well, he's definitely failing this. 2 to 4. Sorry, 1 to 4. I think that he can afford to just lose a Mag Glass. We can play the Prophesiah. Yeah, we fail. We will discard a Magnifying Glass. Oh, actually, we could just discard the Wind Sledge. That's actually totally fine, too. This will just get discarded. Forgot about the Wind Sledge. Okay, so I think Monterey will go first. He will investigate. He is 6-3. There's a tablet, which is a -3. No frost tokens were revealed, so we get this clue. We will pick up this -1. We're going to spend 3 clues, because this says any location in your row or column, so it doesn't have to be revealed. He will move here. Forest Shroud, 2 clues. After you reveal a frost token during a skill test at Ruinous Streets, take a damage. As a reaction, after you discover the last clue from Ruinous Streets, discover a clue on a connecting location. That's 2 clues. So far there was only 1 action. He's going to keep investigating. He is 6-4. So -3, we will fail. As a 0, we'll get a clue. It is the end of his turn. He is 2 locations away from where he was, so he will draw a card, a manual dex, and will gain a resource. Lily. We should probably check out this tablet key. So we're going to move twice. 1, 2. Down here. 3 Shroud, 4 clues. Each time a Chaos token is revealed during a skill test at this location, double its modifier if a key matching that Chaos token is on this location or under the control of an investigator at this location. And his victory 1. Well, Lily, I wish you had some of your Drawn to the Flame cards. So that was 2 actions. I think she'll draw a card. Lily. If it is your turn, lose an action. Awesome. So it is our turn, but we don't have any actions to lose. So this will just go away. That was awesome. Okay, goes on the bottom. Just goes back in here. And that is Lily's turn. So let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a Burden of Destiny. She'll take a damage on a horror. Damage on Lily, horror on the Holy Rosary. She will gain a resource. Monterey will draw another emergency cash. Gain a resource. He has 3, 6, 9 cards. He will get rid of emergency cash. He doesn't need the money at all. All right, we are advancing with 6 Doom. Awakened monstrosities. The walls of the city call to you in surreptitious whispers, ethereal songs indecipherable to human ears, and yet somehow familiar all the same. You try your best to shut them out, to make believe it is just your imagination, but not all of your companions are as successful. Read Scenario Interlude, Gaze into Madness in the campaign log. Okay. If you're detecting a pattern, I wonder who it is. Oops. Find each surviving expedition member, including those currently under an investigator's control who do not have a check mark drawn next to their name in the expedition team section of the campaign log, and choose one of them at random. If there are no such expedition members, you skip the rest of this interlude. Okay, so Danforth, Elliot, Cookie, Amy, Hiroko. And then Dyer and Claypool. All right. Who's it gonna be? It is Avery Claypool. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sad. Okay, let's bring everyone else out. I didn't even get to use it. You don't notice the effects of the whispers. You don't notice the effect the whispers have on your party until it is too late. Your companion is not just studying the wall. They are leaning against it, placing their ear upon it, their eyes glazed over with rapturous stupor. When they reach the door, they either do not notice or choose to pointedly ignore the dribble of hideous miasma that seeps between the cracks, the thick gray mist that threatens to engulf them whole. You shout a warning just as the door opens, and know enough to look away at just the moment the miasma reaches out. What it is that your teammate sees, you will never truly know. You catch only the glimpse of the unspeakable, bottomless misery that dwells on the other side. The victim was not Danforth. Your companion stands petrified in the doorway, whether by sheer force or compelled by some unknown force you cannot tell. You and the others work your way toward the door, averting your gaze to ensure you do not suffer the same fate. You slide the stone door shut with a heavy crash, trapping the remainder of the churning miasma within. The moment the horror within is obscured, your companion's eyes roll back in their head and they collapse to the floor. Their heart continues to beat, but their eyes never open again. In the expedition team section of the campaign log, cross off the chosen character's name. If they were in play, they are defeated and removed from the game. Oh, man. Now we don't have a way to remove frost tokens anymore. We needed you, Claypool. So, goodbye, Claypool. I am sad. All right, we have a new agenda. Doom from below. Below the darkened ice, more of the city lies trapped, encased and frozen in time. This is but the tip of the iceberg. Same for triggered abilities, 10 Doom threshold. Lily's encounter card is an obscuring fog. God, this is so freaking annoying. Yeah, that might be worth a ward, actually. Yeah, let's ward that. Spending a resource, taking a horror. Yeah, that's going to be really annoying if you have to deal with that. Monterey's card is another manifestation of madness. Avery's dead. So go join your dead people. Whew, okay. Lily could just go and kill it. That is always an option. Monterey needs to get this clue. Backstab. I think Lily will just come and help. She's going to move twice. She's going to Cyclopean Hammer. She has 5 plus 5 is 10 to 3. Don't miss. As a monster. So that is 10 minus 4 is 6 to 3. She succeeds by 3. Therefore dealing 3 damage and killing it. Excellent. Excellent. All right, Monterey. You're going to investigate. You are 6. Commit this perception to go 8 to 4. So -1. We will draw a card off the perception. It is Buried Secrets. Uh-oh. 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 We'll get a clue. You cannot move except by scenario card effects. That's a scenario card. Huh. So, first of all, it says, after you discover the last clue from this location, discover a clue at adjacent location, connecting location. So we'll take this one as well. We're also going to take the cultist key. As his second action, he will spend the cultist keys. Let's put these here. And we will remember what? We've discovered a hidden power. Okay. I guess he should probably just investigate again to get rid of this. Yeah. So we're going 6 to 4. -2. We will succeed. Buried Secrets will go away. On his turn, he's also going to spend a clue to look at this location where the 0 is. Spend 2 0 keys. The 0 is there. Okay. So this is a 0 place. Okay. He has a -2 and a -1 right now. All right. That is their turns. Upkeep. Lily will draw another survival knife. And we'll get a resource. Monterey will draw the Archive of Conduits. Oh my god. That seems disgusting here. Put a Doom. We are 1 of 10. Lily will draw a Miasmic Torment again. So Professor William Dyer is exhausted. Monterey will draw another Wuck Wuck Wuck. So we need to find another giant albino penguin. Okay, so Lily's probably just going to kill the penguin and then try to get rid of this Miasmic Torment. That probably seems good. We do need the tablet key at some point. Oh, but we can just use the archive to just move there. I like that. Okay. So this thing is here. So Lily will go first. She will engage the albino penguin. She's going to attack. She has 10 to 2. There's a skull, which is a -0, so she will succeed by a lot and will kill the albino penguin. Last action, we're going to test the Miasmic Torment. She is 5 to 3. Ooh, that is an auto fail. All right, so Yeah, Professor William Dyer is going to take a horror because it's a damage roll horror. I'm okay with that. He can always just heal himself if need be as well. All right, Monterey. Start with the madness. We are going to play the Archive of Conduits. It costs 4. So this will turn into 3. It comes with 4 ley lines. For triggered ability, he's going to move a ley line here. He's going to take a second action to move to the ley line. He's going to remove the ley line to take an investigate action. So he is 6-3. So -3. We will succeed. Get a clue. Whew. Okay, so that was 2 actions. So let's go again. 6-3. As a tablet, which is a -6 because this tablet is here. So we do not succeed. And that's it. So at the end of Lily's turn, Dyer will take a horror. All right, let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a Ward of Protection and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw a Slip Away and will gain a resource. We are 2 of 10 Doom. Lily will draw a Crypt Chill. She's 5-4. I think that's fine. You can just lose the dynamite. 5-4. Yeah. -3. Yeah, we will fail. We'll lose the dynamite. That's fine. Monterey will draw a Locked Door. Ooh, okay. That's rough. Lily could just deal with that. Yeah, Lily can go deal with that. So Lily's gonna move. Oh. I think it's okay if Dyer takes some more horror. So this Locked Door is more important. She's gonna move twice. She's gonna test Fist. So she is 5-4. She will commit a Brand of Cthulhu to go 6-4. She will commit a 1 Survival Knife to go 8-4. So -1. She will succeed. The Locked Door is gone. All right, and that is her turn. At the end of her turn, Claypool will take... Sorry, Dyer will take a horror. All right, Monterey. I think it's just investigating. So we're 6-3. We're going to try to go 3 times. Oh, that's another -6. Jesus. Frost, so he'll take a damage. So now he's at 5-3. Is a 0. So we'll get a clue. Sorry, I gave him 1 too many clues. And last action, he's 6-3 again. +1. All right. He's going to spend a clue to look at this skull location. It's another one of these. We don't need to go there. That's fine. Okay. Upkeep. Lily will draw Cinna's medical kit. Well, that can heal his frostbitten. That's great. Gain a resource. Monterey will draw another slip away. Gain a resource. To the hand size. Lily is good. Monterey, 3, 6, 9. He'll get rid of another emergency cash. This can just be a 5. All right, we're a 3 of 10. I think we should probably be trying to pick up the pace. Lily will draw a Glacial Phantasm, 4 fight, 4 health, 2 evade, monster Eidolon. Forced, at the end of the enemy phase, if Glacial Phantasm is ready, move it once toward the location with the most investigators. In player order, each investigator at Glacial Phantasm's location or connecting location shuffles the top card of the Tech Lily deck into their deck without looking at it. Each investigator who cannot takes a horror. Okay, Monterey's card. Oh, it's another one. Wow. I did shuffle this, right? So, we don't have a lot of ways to deal damage if it's ready. So, Monterey will probably just evade it. Monterey is going to evade, and he is going to commit this manual dexterity. He is 7 to 2. So 0. We'll draw off the manual dexterity. It is another Prophesy Profana. This thing will be evaded. All right, he's going to investigate. He's going to commit a Prophesy Profana since we have one in hand. That puts him at 8 to 3. So -1. So we'll get a clue. He's going to spend a clue to look at this -1 location. Move a key on another location in this row to Cyclopean Spires. In this row. So we could move the 0 key there. I would put the 0s, but we need to go back here if we want to do the 0s anyway. So he has 2 actions left. He's going to pick up the tablet key, of course. I think we just need to go fast. So, yeah, he's going to spend 3 clues. He's going to move here. We know that this is a useless location, so we just move clues away from here, but we don't even need this key, I think. And then last action, he's going to move to this location so we can get the other tablet key. 2 Shroud, 2 clues. As an action, spend 2 -1 keys. Either remove a Doom from the agenda or choose and discard from play 1 non-elite enemy or treachery. Recording the campaign log, the team discovered an ancient vault. Farther on there was a huge roofless rampart, still complete in its gigantic 5-pointed outline. Cool. So he is more than 2 locations away, but 3, 6, 7. Yeah, he's fine on stuff, so he will just leave. He will not take his resources. Okay, Lily, you're going to attack twice and then hopefully get rid of your miasmic torment. So you are 10 to 4. It is a skull, which is a -0. It will deal 3 damage. We're just going to kill it again. There's another skull. This thing will be dead. You're going to test this again. Yep, 5 to 3. So -2. This will go away. Okay, upkeep. This thing will ready onto Lily. She will draw a bandolier. All right, well, it is beginning, I guess. Monterey will draw Pilfer. That seems really good. A resource. All right, so there is 4 Doom out of 10. Lily's encounter card is a Crumbling Ruins. Revelation test 3, Agility. During this test, if you reveal a Chaos token that matches a key on your location or under the control of an investigated location, you automatically fail. For each point you fail by, take a damage. She is 3 to 3 on this, and I think she's going to take that. as a skull, which says 0, so she succeeds. Monterey will draw a nebulous miasma attached to your location. Forced. When you end your turn at attached location, each card you control with sanity, including your investigator, takes a direct horror. Forced. At the end of the round, discard nebulous miasma. Alright, so that's fine because we're planning on leaving. So let's have Monterey go first. Hopefully we can get this key and spend it. So let's investigate. Oops. We are 6-2. Oof, that is an auto fail. So, after an investigator reveals, after he reveals it, take a damage or a horror. We'll take a damage. That's his tarot card. Okay, let's try again. So we are 6-2 again. -4, we will succeed. And let's go again. -4 again. We will succeed. We're going to spend, first of all, we're going to take this key. Then we're going to spend 3 clues. Actually, first we're going to spend 1 clue to look at, what do we need right now? We need the 0 key. So let's see, what is this? Okay, so we don't, okay, well, yeah, we'll need to do some stuff for that. Then we'll spend 3 clues and move back up here, because then we can get the -1 key. Yeah, we have 2 tablets right now. Okay. So that was his turn. Yep. Lily, let's start swinging. -4. -2. -0. This thing is dead. Last action. Play the bandolier. So she now has 6 willpower. Alright, upkeep. Lily will draw another Cyclopean hammer. Gain a resource. Monterey will draw Trusty Bullwhip. He has 3, 6, 9 cards. He will get rid of 1 slip away. He'll also gain a resource. Alright, there is 5 out of 10 Doom. Lily's encounter card is a nebulous miasma. That's okay. Hopefully we're leaving. Excuse me. Monterey's card is Dawning of the Truth. He's probably going to take 3 horror. So he is at currently 1 to 6. 7. 1 to 7. Yeah, no way. Oh, this place should have 2 clues. Oh, and also this nebulous miasma should be gone. Ooh, autofail. Okay, so we will take 3 horror, because we failed by 3 or more. And then because of the tarot, we will take a damage. We are 3 damage and 3 horror. Okay, I think we should be, yeah, let's spend the tablet keys right now. So Monterey's first action will be to spend the tablet keys. So now we know both things. So let's do this. Eons long history. What you have found is almost too wild to believe. According to the murals and records within the city, a race of monstrous creatures known as Shoggoths were created to serve the masters of this city. The Shoggoths were sent deep into the Undercity beneath the tallest mountain, where they would construct a gateway to seal some dormant primordial power, something so terrifying even the Shoggoths masters feared it. But the Shoggoths rebelled against them and let the seal decay, leading to the collapse of this ancient civilization. Suddenly, A distant noise stops you and your other explorers in their tracks. A deep bellowing roar that seems to come from somewhere far below. You dare not ponder what kind of monstrosity could have made such a hideous sound. Shuffle the set-aside Shoggoth's encounter set and the encounter's discard pile into the encounter deck. You know the route into the Undercity. Reveal the hidden tunnel. So let's first shuffle everything into here. All right. Reveal the hidden tunnel. It has an undefined shroud and 4 clues. Clues on hidden tunnel cannot be discovered or moved to other locations. As an action, test a skill of your choice. 4. You may spend a skull key to get a +5 skill value for this test. If you succeed, return 1 clue on hidden tunnel to the token pool. 2 clues instead if you spent a skull key, and has victory 1. In player order, each investigator draws 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. Lily will draw a Forgotten Shoggoth. After it engages you, draw the top card of the Tech Lily deck. If you cannot, it attacks you. It has 3 fight, 6 health, and 2 evade. All right, the top card of the Tech Lily deck is discard an asset you control. I guess that's this Holy Rosary. Yeah, we have the Bandolier now. All right, and then, oops, put this on the bottom. Then Monterey will draw Kindred Mist, attached to the nearest location without a copy of Kindred Mist attached. 4th, when 1 or more cards from the Tech Lily deck would be shuffled into your deck while you're at attached location, draw them instead, placing them on the bottom of your deck instead of the bottom of the Tech Lily deck. Discard Kindred Mist at the end of the round. All right, and we have our last act. Pursuit of the Unknown, version 3. Somewhere in this sprawling web of icy streets and cyclopean structures lies an ancient gateway leading to the Undercity beneath the Great Mountain. You'll have to find it if you wish to learn more. When a Shoggoth or elite enemy enters a location, defeat each Elder Thing enemy at that location. That's funny. As an action, spend 2 monster keys. Remove each monster token from the Chaos bag. Oh man, it might be too late to go for those, but that seems like a fun time. Objective: if each undefeated investigator is at the hidden tunnel and it has no clues, advance. All right, so that was Monterey's first action. He is going to take a second action to move here. We know that this is this place, yes. Has 2 clues. I think we should probably speed things up. So we're going to play a Pilfer. Yeah, a little suboptimal, but we gotta go faster, I think. So we're investigating at a 5 to a 3. I'll commit as Bullwhip to go 8 to 3. That is a tablet. So we'll get all clues. We will pick up this key. I'm going to spend the 3 clues to move down here. So 1 below him. This is this place. That is what the 0 is, if we want to get that. All right, next turn he can move there and spend that. Okay. Lily's turn. She is at 11 to 3. Yeah. No, she's at 10 to 3. Yeah. Her willpower is only 5 because we lost the Holy Rosary. Ouch! Auto fail. Okay. Well, try again. Doesn't have retaliate. Nothing we can do against an auto fail. As a cultist, so we will deal 3 damage because we succeed by 3. And as an Elder Sign. So we will defeat the Forgotten Shoggoth. However, we are ending our turn here, so the Nebulous Miasma will give us and Dire a horror. Alright, I'm just going to preemptively get rid of this because we're about to hit the end of the round. So, upkeep, Lily will draw a Guts and will gain a resource. She has 3, 6, 8 cards. I forgot to do Monterey Jack's abilities, but it's too late now. Monterey will draw Perception and will gain a resource. He is at 3, 6, 7. Alright, we are 6 of 10. I don't know how further we can dawdle. I still don't even know what the -3 keys are. I think what we'll do is we'll do this one, and then we'll just try to gun it. Oh, because we can even use the Archive Conduits to just go there whenever we want. And we can move Lily there. Oh man, that's so dirty. Anyway, we are 6 of 10. Lily will draw another Nebulous Miasma. Hopefully we're leaving again. Monterey will draw another Dawning of the Truth. This is very, very bad. If we fail by 3, Monterey is defeated. So we need to commit everything we have. We are 1. There is a key here. We have 3 keys. We are 1 to 6. So this will go 3 to 6. And this will go 6 to 6. Oh, man. God, I really hope we don't fail this. Oh, there should be 2 clues here. Whew, okay, that's a -1. So we only take 2 horror. I say only 2 horror. We're 1 away from dying. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, so move, spend the things, move Lily over. Yeah. So he's going to move here. He's going to spend the 2 -1 keys. He's going to remove a Doom from the agenda. And we note in the campaign log, the team discovered an ancient vault. Okay. And then the last action, first of all, he's free triggered Lily going to put the Ark of Conduits there, and he's going to move Lily to it. So that Lily can just start healing him. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Lily, first action, you're going to play Cinna's Medical Kit. Costs 1. Comes with 3 supplies. Fast, she's going to exhaust it to damage or horror. Yeah, this is going to be horror. Actually, no, it'll be damage. So 2 supplies. So she's going to heal his Frostbitten. Then as her second action, she's going to heal 2 horror off of Monterey. And then she's going to play the Survival Knife. Yeah. That costs 2. Okay. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw and overpower, and will gain a resource. Monterey will draw. Nimble. Well, that's pretty good. And we'll gain a resource. All right, we're back to 6 out of 10. Lily will draw a giant albino penguin. Okay. It's a little upsetting. Monterey will draw. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there is one. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Cinna, you're saving us right now. This is a free triggered ability. There's a test right now. It doesn't say during your turn. We're going to use this right now to heal a horror off of Monterey Jack. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That saved us. She's also just going to commit a guts. Yeah, she's just going to commit a guts. So he has 3 to 3. Because there is one clue here and he controls it. Tablet. So, yeah, we would have died if we didn't do that. Well, I guess if she didn't need to commit, but he has 5 of 6 now. He failed by 3 or more. Okay, so is there any point? I mean, obviously there is always a point. 6, 3 turns. We could get the -2. I don't know where the -2 is. Did we did look at this, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, we did. Oh, I didn't look at that. Sorry. I should not have looked at that. I'm going to assume that that's not. I don't think that we could have gone for the -2s, though. Because we don't even know where to go for those. I honestly think that we should probably just focus on... Well, maybe not. Because Lily can probably do that pretty well. This should be gone. We know what the zeros need to be spent. It's here. It'll be a little difficult to get those. We know that the -3s are spent somewhere here. So we could focus on just getting the -3s then, actually. Yeah. So then what Monterey's going to do is he's going to put a ley line on the hidden tunnel. He's going to just take 2 actions to move them both there. And Monterey then loses an action. So that's done. Lily also only has 2 actions left. And there's no point to investigate here. Yep. So Lily is going to... move here. Let's see what's up. A stone bridge. So that's not useful. 2 clues. She's going to move here. Swap 2 the keys. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. The -3 keys are over there. I'm an idiot. There was no point to do that. I'm just curious to what... Well, no, I shouldn't look at it. Oh, this must be where we spent the -2s. Yeah. Okay. That is our turns. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw a machete. Gain a resource. Oh, I missed Monterey's window again. That's fine. Where is his hand? It's over there. Monterey will draw manual dexterity and will gain a resource. All right, we are 7 out of 10. Lily will draw a crypt chill. She's going to commit a cyclopean hammer. So she is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. So -1, she will succeed. Monterey will draw a glacial phantasm. So that is engaged with him. Okay. Monterey is going to play a slip away. There should be 2 clues here, I forgot. Slip away. Yeah. So he is evading with 5 plus 4 is 9 to 2. It is non-elite. Frost. So he's not, oh, that's right. He's not frostbitten anymore. Elder sign. All right. We will super evade this fellow. He's going to take an action to move Lily back. I think we should just end. And then he's going to test foot 4. He's going to commit this manual dexterity and this elusive to go 8 to 4. As a tablet. So we will succeed. He will draw a card off the manual dexterity, a deduction, and this clue will get removed from the game. All right, Lily's turn. She's going to test her combat. She is at 5 to 4. She will commit an overpower to go 7 to 4. So -1, she will draw off of the overpower. Is a drawn to the flame. We can't discover clues here, unfortunately. But she will remove a clue from here. She's going to test her combat again. We're going to commit this machete and this brand of Cthulhu to go 7 to 4. Ooh, it's a -4. We fail. Well, we're not ending this turn, I guess. Now we're going to test her willpower. Willpower 5 to 4. She's going to commit this drawn to the flame to go 6 to 4 with her willpower. -2. Oh, man. Okay. I just hope that we can survive this Mythos phase. Let's go to upkeep. Lily will draw another bandolier. We'll gain a resource. Monterey will draw, scout ahead, and we'll gain a resource. All right, there is 8 out of 10 Doom. Lily's encounter card is a locked door. The most clues is, this place only has 1 clue, right? Yeah. So just any one of these. Let's do this one. Monterey's card is a Miasmic Torment. He does not control a partner asset, so it gains Surge. Sorry, wrong deck. Albino Penguin. Okay, we're not leaving. So, Monterey Jack, testing with your agility, 5 to 4, 7, 8 to 4, and then with this nimble, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. As a 0, we will succeed getting rid of this clue. We are both here, and there are no clues on the hidden tunnel. To the Undercity. The path, now clear, leads into a labyrinth of dark, treacherous tunnels. For good or ill, your rigorous journey is coming to an end. Taking a deep breath, you gather your courage and delve into the depths of the mountain. Resolution 1. All right. A quiet, unearthly stillness welcomes you as your party delves into the secret passageway. You expected to be greeted by sound and fury, but this eerie silence is almost worse. Not a word is spoken as you slink deeper and deeper into the secret shaft, making note of the peculiar smoothness of the walls, the bizarre markings along the floor, and the muted drip, drip, drip of the water in the distance. For hours you continue into the deep dark, questioning your judgment with each step. What kind of people walk willingly into the jaws of such horror? You risked your reputation going on this expedition to begin with. Then you risked your life not turning back the moment things turned dire. Now you risk your very sanity unearthing secrets no human was ever meant to find. Is this bravery or the final mistake of a herd of fools too stubborn to see that their own deaths lie at the end of this road? It matters not. You've come too far to turn back now. One way or another, you will get the answers you seek. The only question is whether you'll live to tell the world what you found. In your campaign log, record the team found the hidden tunnel. All right. So we've done this. The team found the hidden tunnel. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory axe value of each card in the victory display. Each investigator also earns 1 additional experience for each pair of chaos tokens spent during the scenario. So we have 1 victory here, and I think that's it. And then we spent 3 pairs of chaos tokens, so we both get 4 experience. In the Expedition Team section of the campaign log, record the amount of damage and horror on each partner asset in play. I totally forgot to heal Dyer. Well, that's life. So, Dyer has 3 horror on him. Proceed to Interlude 3, Final Night. All right, well, as I said at the beginning of the recording, I'm going to be trying to put all of this into one video this time. Let me know if you like this or you don't. So with that, I will clean this up and then we will go to Interlude 3, Final Night. All right, welcome back. Let's read Interlude 3, Final Night. You would hesitate to call the darkened pit you find yourself in safe by any means, but you feel as though this is as good a place as any to rest. It was hard enough to tell the time with the sun always lingering in the Antarctic sky. Now, deep underground with no sunlight to speak of, it is impossible. When one of your companions checks their pocket watch and informs the team that 14 hours have passed since you went underground, the response is one of utter disbelief. You do not remember traveling that long, but your body is weary enough to prove it. In gloomy silence, you and the others set up camp once more. Your numbers have dwindled to only yourself and the few experts who remain from those originally introduced to you by Dr. Kensler. The rest of the students and researchers are either back at the barrier camp where you first disembarked from the Theodosia, or no longer with you. The cavern is easily large enough for what few of you remain, and the icy floor brittle enough to stake down your tents. Even so, it does not truly feel safe. You wonder if you will ever feel safe again. You only have enough time to check on a few team members, regardless of whether they are alive or crossed out. 1 at a time, choose and read 3 of the sections below, 4 instead if the team was guided to the hidden tunnel, so we only do 3. If the game effect of the chosen section cannot be performed, it does not count toward this total, and you may choose a new section instead. Once you have read the appropriate number of sections, proceed to Final Night 2. All right, so let's see. We have Elzer's boots and Cinna's medical kits. Claypool did just bite the bucket, so let's go talk to Claypool, I guess. Let's see if he has anything for us from beyond the grave. I'll go. Technically, he's not dead, right? He's just like kind of brain dead. Avery Claypool. Claypool studies the icy walls as you approach, his brow furrowed with concern. It should be... Oh, sorry. He's not dead. He's alive. Sorry, he's not alive. He's dead. What am I doing? If Avery Claypool is crossed out and an investigator did not already earn his Memorial of the Lost card from the previous interlude. Claypool's belongings lay scattered about the encampment's main tent, including a map of the Ross ice shelf he'd marked with various annotations you don't quite understand. A cold wind blows open the flaps of the tent and fills the space with frigid air. You wrap your arms around your chest to keep warm. Without Claypool, you are defenseless against the dangerous weather. Being caught out in a polar storm would be deadly, and he was the only one with the expertise to accurately predict them. You sigh and make to leave, stopping momentarily to glance at the heavy fur coat bundled with the remainder of Claypool's things. Then you glance down at your own, worn and ragged from your arduous journey. You pick up Claypool's and leave your old coat behind. Maybe he isn't leaving you defenseless against the weather after all. Any one investigator may add the Claypool's Furs story asset to their deck. This card can be found in the Memorials of the Lost Encounter set. It does not count toward that investigator's deck size. Claypool's Furs. Did I skip? There it is. It is a 2-cost asset with a combat and a wild icon. It is an item in clothing. It is fast. As a reaction, when you reveal a frost token during a skill test you are performing, deal a damage to Claypool's Furs. Cancel that chaos token and return it to the chaos bag. Reveal a new token. It takes up the body slot. Well, we're going to give that to Monterey since he does not already have a body slot. Lily has her bandolier. Alright, as for the other two companions, Roald's not alive. Ellie is alive, but we don't have trauma to heal. I don't think I need the bonus XP. Dr. Kensler is not alive. That's right. Dr. Mulla is not alive either. Let's talk to Danforth. If Danforth is alive. You don't speak to Danforth that night. He is the one to speak. But to what entity you cannot tell. At first you believe him to be mumbling to himself, as he often does. But soon you realize it is a dialogue you only partially hear. We are close, he declares quietly. I followed, just as you showed me. Just a little further, and I will see you again. We can be together again. We can be whole. Finally, you decide you have heard enough. You clasp a hand on Danforth's shoulder, startling him. You swear you see just the slightest tinge of something misty leaking from his eyes as he turns around. But then he wipes them from his sleeve, and it is gone. Oh, it is just you, he comments. Well then, we should get some rest, should we not? We have a long day ahead of us. Listening to Danforth gives you further insight into the madness of this place. Any one investigator may begin Heart of Madness with 2 additional cards drawn in their opening hand. I think we're going to choose Lily for that. And let's go talk to Takeda. Yeah. You come to Takeda not for help, but with an accusation. She has been preparing in secret. You can tell from the provisions she keeps from the rest of the party, the aeroplane parts she tinkers with in her spare time. You are right, she sighs in response to your allegation. I was thinking about going back, breaking off in secret, heading back to the ice shelf, and getting as far away from this damned place as possible. But she glances at the rest of the team, their mood hopeful despite the ominous feeling in the air. I would never make it back on my own. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Go ahead, take whatever is in that pack for yourself. You choose to trust her, though you cannot help but worry. Her usual monotone is full of jaded cynicism. But this is different. She sounds as though she has given up. Why still here? She asks after a long while. You have what you came for. You shake your head and tell her that you are here for her. She chances the hint of a smile. Well, that's awful foolish of you, but thanks. Takeda ensures you are better equipped for the next leg of the journey. Any one investigator may begin Scenario 4, the Heart of Madness, with 3 additional resources in their resource pool. Let's see. I guess we'll give it to Monterey, just so we can play the big things like Janae and the Prophesiah. So let me just narrate that down. So like +2 cards, +3 resources. Okay. All right, so we are proceeding to the final night 2. You try in vain to sleep, but the night seems to go on forever. Your thoughts meander endlessly in a maze of worry and doubt. If you have already played Fatal Mirage, we proceed to Final Night 3, but Final Night 4. Just as you are finally beginning to drift off, a vague threat in the corner of your mind startles you to action. You reach instinctively for a weapon to defend yourself, but when you peer about, nothing is out of place. In fact, you rise to your feet, shocked and examine your surroundings. Your makeshift camp was protected from the harsh elements, but still deep in the Antarctic wilderness. And yet, you find yourself indoors, in a hall that you cannot place, though it seems familiar to you. You brush aside some of the snow that still lingers on the ground around your sleeping bag, noting a tiled floor that wasn't there before. A dream? As you doubt the truth of this mysterious place, the walls and the tiled floor shimmer and fade. You are left back in the freezing cold of your camp, surrounded by your companions, except the door leading out of that hall still remains. Thick gray mist swirls around you, guiding you onward. This is no natural refraction of light. Something supernatural is at work here. The thick miasma that churns around your camp is not unlike the substance that makes up the nightmarish creatures you encountered after your plane crashed. Do you really want to know what it wants you to see? The investigators must decide. Open the door and venture into the mirage, or ignore the door and allow it to vanish. We are definitely going to a mirage, so we'll proceed to Fatal Mirage. Before we do that, I want to talk about upgrades. Lily is going to be upgrading, purchasing the last level 2B cop and the last sweeping kick in exchange for Arcane Insight and Fearless. Removing those, I mean. She only spent 3 XP, so she will have 1 left over to spend. Monterey will spend 4 XP to upgrade 1 level... to purchase a level 4 Eon chart, because he already has a level 1 Eon chart. And he will replace a slipaway with that. Alright, and with that, next time we will be going to a Fatal Mirage. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you like it, where all of the content of the video is in 1 video rather than in 2. Or 3, in fact. Until then, this has been SuperFig99, signing off.